Prime Value Emerging Opportunities Fund is a traditional long-only small-cap fund, so it invests in companies outside the ASX 100, or 100 largest companies listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. It also invests in New Zealand-listed businesses. We don't invest in resource or mining companies, and we typically have little, if any, exposure to loss-making businesses, so we take a low-risk approach to the way we invest. The average size of company in the portfolio is typically around $2 billion market capitalisation, so decent-sized businesses that are robust and highly profitable. We target returns of 10 to 15% per annum after fees, which is above the long-term small-cap index return of 8% per annum. But we target those returns with a lower risk approach through the type of companies that we invest in, and that's been reflected in returns to date, which have a lower volatility than the index returns. Core to Prime Value is the creation of wealth, but done in a low-risk way. Prime Value is a family office that enables external investors to invest in the fund alongside the family. Therefore, the preservation of capital is critical, and that's reflected in our benchmark of 8% per annum absolute, not just an index, which makes us a little unusual compared to most other funds. Therefore, we're incentivised to generate an investment return, not just beat an index. And that's been reflected in returns to date, whereby we consistently beat the index in falling markets. Secondly, we invest in quality businesses, not just businesses that happen to be hot at any particular one point in time. We're looking for long-term compounding returns. Lastly, we are style agnostic but have a GARP bias, that is, growth at a reasonable price, whereby we're looking for companies that are growing but have a valuation overlay. Prime Value has an experienced investment team, including myself who manages the fund, and I have over 18 years' experience covering Australian small caps. Secondly, the fund has a long track record of outperformance since its inception in October 2015. Prime Value is also a little unusual in being a family office that enables external investors to invest alongside the family in its funds. And it manages around $2 billion of assets across equities, property, cash and alternatives. We believe the Emerging Opportunities Fund is well suited to those looking for the high returns available in small caps but with a lower risk profile.